Welcome everyone to another episode of Skyrim with the NGVO visual only Modpacks. So sit back, relax, enjoy. If you're interested in this Modpack, check out Wabbajack.com and read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Then check out the Modpacks for Skyrim. Pick the one that you think you might want to try. Also read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Since Wabbajack does not have direct links to these Modpacks, check out Nexus Mod Manager to see if they got the version you seek. If so, please read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. If y'all are having any issues with NGVO or Lorium by Biggie Boss, check out his Discord in the link in the description below. Join his Discord and there you will find people that are willing to aid you or help you with whatever issues you are having. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link will be in the description below. I don't know if they're running any sales at this point in time, but if you're still in need, check out the link. Use my code Witcher, you'll save a little bit of money. Alright, let's see where we last left off. Okay. We're left off at Altan. Right. Okay. Well, back to the schedule. And I took the New Year Day off. So I didn't put no videos up. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and got what they wanted and enjoyed family and friends. And I also hope that y'all enjoyed the same holiday being New Year and enjoyed your family and friends also. And I hope y'all's travels to and from your destinations to and from have been safe and continue to be safe. So, and to my subscribers and to all those that are watching, Happy New Year. I hope your 2025 New Year is very good this year. So let's continue on. We were doing the main quests, right? Yes. We were doing Elder Knowledge. I met the Master of the Greybeards, the Dragon Parthenax. He told me that the ancient Nords used an Elder Scroll to cast outward forward in time. If I can recover that same Elder Scroll, I may be able to use it to learn the Dragon Rune Shout directly from the ancient heroes. I've learned that a scholar named Septimus Cygnus might know where to find it. And then we're on the same trail of discerning the Transmutane, which is Septimus Cygnus. So I met Septimus Cygnus, a brilliant but mad scholar living in the northern ice fields. He directed me to a Dwarven observatory that supposedly houses an Elder Scroll. He doesn't care about the scroll itself, but wants me to use the same kind of machine there to inscribe a Dwarven lexicon with the scroll's knowledge and bring it to him. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. Let us continue the main quest, alright? Alright. Yeah, we came from there. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this is an apprentice lock, right? You know what? Go, Ghostess! Come on, Ghostess! Let's go.
Eternity! Such an abrupt end to our game.
Yeah. Boy, when y'all killed that sphere, y'all weren't joking. Oh yeah, okay. Let's check out this chest here. Alright, now let us continue on.
As we meet again, mortal.
Yeah, they went to spider. Where'd that spider blow off to? Ah, there it is. Excuse me, ghostesses. Okay, I don't think there's anything the spider has I want. So let's continue on down here.
No one lies for the day.
Put one right over here with
Such an abrupt end. comes for you now. I sense a presence.
I ain't gonna go down there with that spider. Yeah, y'all can go play with that spider. I'm not.
Such a blunt end to our game.
Yeah, finally. Y'all go play with it. I'm not. Alright. I'm gonna lock a lorry. Alright, let's see here. Okay, come on. Here we go. Alrighty. We're into the potion room here. Yeah, Ghosta says y'all are becoming a little bit more of a nuisance. Not trying to be mean, but I think I've been summoning y'all a little bit too much. Maybe I just need to summon one, even though I can summon two.
I sense a presence.
Go get him.
Death comes for you now.
Oh, that spider's got the itches. Yes, it does.
Finality.
Now that's what you say, Ghostus with the mostest. Yeah. Needs to search the spider, but he's kind of in the way. Alright, now let's go over here and see what's behind here. Another chest, of course. Okay, we'll take a few of these things. Nice. Ooh, a lockpick. Okay. Androst's journal. Okay. The eyeless creatures took us in our sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. We never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sulla yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for, and Umana chased after him. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but once of the ramps was broken. Without a hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run, and I did. I didn't even look back. I just run like a coward. I could hear her fighting and I just had to get away. I didn't even notice the arrow in my shoulder till I hid here. Yeah, you don't look good, dude. Obviously, you didn't survive this either. So, obviously, Sulla and Umana is living or surviving in this. Hey, spider.
Mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.
Take him out there, Ghosts with the Monsters. Thank you. I'll get your brother out. Brother Ghostus. Yeah, there we go. Ghostus with the Mostest and Brother Ghostus. There you go. His twin, right? Yeah, let's skip all this. Trap, obviously. Alrighty.
Comes for you now.
Oh, thank you, Ghostus with the Mostest. Boy, I'm telling you, I do miss Eric. But I can't have him. I gotta get used to adventuring on my own. There's gonna come a point, Ghosts with the Mostest, that I'm gonna have to do this by myself. Don't like it, but... not appearing where I need him to be? There you go.
I sense a presence.
Okay, well, if something doesn't always turn out the way you like it, to do this. Okay, don't think there's anything. Because I was trying to get them over here so they could take care of that spider, but obviously they're just not. That means they're going somewhere else. Okay. And that's okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, that's a long way down too. Well, they're both about to expire anyway, so. Well, one did. Apprentice, huh? Maybe I should just learn to do this on my own, right? Without using the ghostesses. Thank you, spider. Yeah, because I think my summons is broken or something. Or maybe the ghostesses just need to take a break. I have been overusing my conjurations. Yeah, and I miss Eric. But it's gonna come time where he's not gonna be able to follow me. But it is what it is. Alright, okay. Back to... Oh, I hate these master locks. Oh! Well, that one I like, because it was right on the nose. See, some of them I like. I mean, what can I say? Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, if I drop down, that's the end of it. Okay, well, you know what? We have no choice. And... Oh, that's Yag! Okay, so she's the one that threw, she's the one that threw in Indros. Indros up onto that ledge and said, run. Wow, so she did have good reason to, Okay, so we're gonna have to go. Well, he went. Ah, they got both of you down. Good. Palmer ears? No. How about you? Night Prowler? What you got on you? I need to kind of not rely on my ghostesses with the mostesses sometimes, you know? So I'll just do this myself. Okay, you just get there. What do you got on you? Okay, now let's move over here. Power up this thing. Hey, hello. Okay, that got that one down. Alrighty. Oh, it's not fair that I'm using a little bit of my magic, is it? Take that gold ore. You know what I just might use? Ghosts with the Moses as a distraction. And I can use chain lightning.
Does someone live among the dead? No one hides from the dead. Only a fool tries to kill the dead. Such an abrupt end to our game.
Thank you, Ghosts with the Moses. You took kind of the attention off of me while I was doing this. Yeah, I need to start using my destruction a little bit more. I absorbed a little bit of the magic, though. Or the... Okay, I don't see any interest in I would have in any of this. Alright, let's check out this lock. This is a nasty lock. Let's just face it. Their lock is nasty. Alright. Alrighty, Ghosts with the Moses, you're about to be going bye-bye, but I will summon you back when I need you. Especially when it comes to a whole bunch of these, Dwemer, or not Dwemer, but, Falmer. I don't see any more. Yeah, y'all got the ugliest things, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through there. And who's this? Valley? Yeah, they obviously are killing humans, aren't they? That's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, okay, yeah, I'll take the silver ingot, take the garnet, take the robes, of course. I don't see anything else I'm interested in. What do you got on you? Now there might be a need. try, Falmer. Okay, I think we've gotten rid of them all, thinking. Yeah, there's the frostbite spider. Of course, we'll take everything that thing has got. Down here is the rest of the Falmer. Okay. What you got on you, huh? Not much, right? Yeah, I don't see anything y'all have of interest, so I'm gonna move on. Trying to cast. Paralyzed from the left hand's a little bit interesting. Out of town to Cathedral. So we'll go to the Cathedral. Ah, that's a pretty artwork right there. I hate to see the master versions of these spells. It takes too long to cast. That gotcha. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, you had good stuff on you. What about you, Spider? An apprentice level lock, huh? Oh, their locks are nasty, man. Just the way it sounds. But that's but doing because they're Falmer, that's exactly what it looks like. It matches their stuff. Okay, why did I take that sword? I don't need that sword. You can cap that. They can keep that. Don't need that. Okay. Another nasty, for a novice with 2 gold in it, that ain't worth it, but we are looting this place because we are not coming back unless I just absolutely have to. I didn't even check back here, did I? I don't think there's anything else. No, I don't think so. Come up here. There's another chest here. Alright, let's see here. There's a chest right over here too. Yeah, it was okay haul. I mean, not the best, but hey. Now, I'm going to need Ghostus with the mostest. So, what I'm gonna do is...
someone
both of them.
the dead. More no one comes of the dead.
Okay, looks like Sela and Umana has taken care of this one. Dwarven Centurion. Now I'm
Such an abrupt end to our game.
boy, y'all really took that big old thing down, didn't you? I'll take a dynamo core, of course, and a key to the Altan lift, basically. Let's go over here. Ooh, hello. There's a chest. So let's get the chest here. Okay, I know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refresh Ebony Flesh. And this, hello.
Sela, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to take you back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
What was that?
Okay, I done him.
Presence. Such an abrupt end to our game.
Yep. I got Sala. Let's get your sword. Okay. Let's see what you got, girl. Umana, what do you got? Oh, nice shield. Taking it. Thank you for y'all services. I'll be going now. Oh, that's cool. I love the stairs, how that happened. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so now we're gonna go into Blackreach. So let's go into Blackreach. Now, Blackreach is a unique place in Skyrim. There ain't nothing like it.
I sense a presence. I sense a presence.
Stay away from me. Oh, there's the Jordan Spear. Yeah, like I said, Blackreach is a unique place in Skyrim, and there is no place like this. Blackreach is unique in its own way, which that's fine. I like exploring Blackreach. It's Falmer. Yeah, look, their armor looks like a bug. I'm not gonna look like a bug. Okay, now Serethi Farm, Sendarian's Field Laboratory. Let's see what we got here. I think the owner of the farm has told us about her mentor, and I think we found his style, right? He's into the nearing roots, and he's quite the crafter, looks like, because he's got a bunch of alchemical ingredients, right? Yeah. Especially rare ingredients like that. Near, okay. Started a return to your roots, which we're not going to do. We'll come back later and do it. Crimson near markers are now on, and quest has been set to active on the next screen. Turn them off. You turn off or on the crimson near markers. Yeah, I'll turn them on. Yep. Okay, alright. Let's see what we can disenchant, if there's anything. Nope. Okay. Alright, unfortunately, there's her mentor, I guess. Yeah, Sindarian. Boy, I'm telling you, you shouldn't have been here. We're about to find out why you came down here, to be honest. This is not a good place to be, alright? But let's read his journal, I guess, and find out what's he doing in here. I think it's under journal, right? So we have to find it all the way in our books. There we go. Okay. Sindarian's Field Journal. I've spent a large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nirnroot, and yet I still feel unfulfilled. The thrilling sound the strange herb emits seems to taunt me, to push me even harder to discover its secrets. Even after a generous and indomitable traveler became a field collector in my stead, and provided me with 5 score of the Nirnroot, I was only able to muster what I consider a mediocre alchemical creation at best. This only served to strengthen my hunger and whet my appetite for the solution. It wasn't until over 50 years later that the answer to my prayers was carried into my basement workshop at the West Weld Inn. The first thing I heard was the familiar tone, that unmistakable warble unique to the Nirnroot. But when I turned around, my heart leapt and a chill ran down my spine. This was indeed a Nirnroot, but a variety the likes of which I had never seen. The herb was awash in a spectacular array of red hues, each leaf seemingly emblazoned with innumerable variations of crimson. I couldn't move. I was completely transfixed. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined a species of Nirnroot with such a unique property. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out of a few questions to the traveler who'd brought me this treasure. He told me his name was Obeth Amison, a treasure seeker from Skyrim. Apparently, he's been exploring a vast subterranean network of grand caverns called Blackreach, and has stumbled across what he dismissed as a noisy red weed. His expedition was largely unsuccessful, and he didn't want to leave the caves empty-handed, so Obeth picked one of the Crimson Nirnroot to bring home. He said that it took some time, but eventually he was pointed my way, and that perhaps I'd pay a fair price for it. Before I could gather my wits and ask anything else, Obeth offered to sell me the Crimson Nirnroot sample, and that showed me how to find Blackreach and the strange key needed to breach its outer defenses. It took me more moments to decide. Obeth left Skangrad 1,000 septims richer, but I would have easily paid 10 times that amount to obtain the sample alone. It took a year of planning, but I was able to pack up and sell my workshop and make my way into Skyrim. Before delving headfirst into Blackreach, I knew I needed to set up a new laboratory, but wished to do so in seclusion. After making inquiries at the College of Winterhold, of which I was an honorary member, I was directed to speak to Avarusa Sarethi, a student of botanical alchemy who had a small farm near the city of Riften. By bartering my knowledge of Nirnroot cultivation, I was able to secure Sarethi Farm as a launching point for my field research. I kept the knowledge of the Crimson Nirnroot a secret from Avarusa, but imparted everything else I knew to her in exchange for her hospitality. A few months passed, but I was finally ready to enter Blackreach. I used the attunement sphere that Obeth had provided and descended into the depths. My goal was to gather enough Crimson Nirnroot to produce my greatest alchemical creation to date. I was certain it would take at least 30 of them to provide the necessary catalyst. This brings me to the present. My initial research seems to indicate that the Crimson Nirnroot has a similar affinity for moisture as the garden variety, but also maintains some sort of symbiotic relationship with the enormous fungi that inhabits Blackreach. It's my guess that the fungi itself is the source of water, absorbing it from the moist subterranean air like a sponge. This provides the ideal environment for the Nirnroot to grow. Unfortunately, the Crimson Nirnroot appears to have a vastly shortened lifespan, and they are in no way plentiful down here. Gathering 30 of them will be quite the challenge, but hopefully the denizens of Blackreach will allow me to gather my samples unhindered. Obviously they said no, Cinderin. No wonder why you're laying there dead. They said, nope. You're not welcomed here. Yeah, what a way to go, right? Well, we are not going to deal with all the despite that I could go over here and activate this point. Okay, now we're not gonna do the Crimson route. We're gonna continue our main quest. We'll come back here later. Don't get me wrong, we'll come back here later, man. It's quite the you know, place. We'll get to know the Crimson route later. There, Falmer. And this ugly thing too. That's a chorus, it evolves. So we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. We are in no hurry. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going, moving forward. Yeah, Blackreach is dangerous. Okay, if any of y'all, I know Skyrim's old, and I know Skyrim is been out for a long while, not to mention having different iterations. Or different platforms, upgraded for different platforms. But let's just say there's a secret right there with that manufactured sun right there. I'm gonna do the secret for y'all because maybe y'all played Skyrim and just went through Blackreach like I did at one point. And every time I come in here, I'm gonna get that because that is just something. It is a secret nonetheless, unless you don't know it. But everyone else, if you do know it, good. But yeah, I didn't know about this until I watched a playthrough a long time ago. And somebody did this. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that existed. So every time I come here, I always remember to hit that sun up. Because that... Oh, you found me, alright. Not to your liking, obviously. Yeah, you're down, Falmer. Okay, the cat went down. And then this one went down. Yeah, you're going down, servant. Sorry, you've been... all your life you haven't known freedom. Too bad, really. Stinking Falmer making slaves of humans. But they've been out of touch with their race for so long that they don't know. Alrighty then. Let's wake you up, huh, dragon? And it is a dragon, by the way. I'm not joking. Okay, didn't mean for that. That's the wrong shout. It requires unrelenting force. There we go. That's what I'm hunting for. And he's about to be coming, but I don't know where. That's a name dragon, by the way. Okay, his name is Volterol. Hey Volterol, how you doing? Hey, I'd appreciate if you just stay right there so I can just lightning you anytime I feel like it. Yeah, thank you. You're increasing my distraction. I do appreciate that, I really do. I know you don't care too much for me, and that's fine. Ouch. I can't see with the fire. Oh, hello. Hey, Girl, how you doing? You're like, come here, Dragonborn, I need you. Yeah, I need you too, you know? What are you doing, Falmer? Oh, really? Bring it. Alright, let's get down here with, yeah, he's a name dragon. Volterol. Thank you for everything. Now give me your soul, dragon. Thank you for coming down for me. Yep, got to appreciate you because you're a named dragon. You're definitely, I'm sure Alwyn couldn't raise you, so yeah. This was a lost society to be speaking of. I'm like, really? Yeah, it's... But that was the secret. Other than that, the rest of the Black Reach ain't that much. You kind of get the feeling that this is a lost society where the Falmer enslaved humans and they were kind of cut off from all civilization. So they don't know. I think they've been raised to act like slaves, I guess. Okay, let's go into the Tower of Mazark. And I feel sorry for those humans. How dare those Falmer do that? But then again, Black Reach was locked up, so they may not have known, you know? So they're beyond saving, so... It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see here. Let's get you. Okay, it's gone over here. Yep. Oh, I hope everyone's gonna have a good New Year, by the way. Yeah, my character's like... Wish everyone the best of the year. We shall see what the new year holds. Always. Okay, let's do this. Alright, lot picking's getting there. Yes, it is. I don't think there's anything over here. Farmer's challenge, of course. We'll Okay, no books. Who lived here? Because somebody lived here at one point. Someone camped out right here. Oh, this is a dwarven. Okay, so there isn't no bedroom, so you had to make a bedroll. Alright, look at this big dwarven architecture here. This big old thing. Ah, that's who lived here. Draught. Yeah, well. Oh, speaking of Draught's journal. I weren't never one for writing about my life. The king priests of old deserve their stories told, but Draught is a simple man, so this isn't no journal, and I'm not telling any stories here. But this infernal machine done worked its way into my brain space, and I won't leave till it's figured out. The whole contraption just sits like a dead horker if it doesn't have the box. Putting the box in the hole made it all come to life. 5 rings, but only 4 buttons. Most of them don't work most of the time anyways. When the lights light up, more open, but they don't seem to help. Just make another damn thing move. The old Fleabag Khajiit, what sold me this cute cube, said something about the light through the knowledge through the machine rests on the cube. I remember because he made me say it back at him till I wanted to throttle him. So I did. Tried to leave, but wolves to the top, and then eyeless freaks outside the tower. Gotta stay here till I get it right, and I will get it right. Unfortunately for you, I'm the one that's gonna be doing all that. Unfortunate for you. But here we go. We put the cube down, right? Yep. Okay, now. Let's see here. We're gonna move the bottom, right? We'll change the top of the lights. Ah, I missed it. Okay, well, we'll wait until everything goes back around and we'll get it back. Don't worry. This puts everything in. Oh, it's cool how it moves. That's what I need. Okay. We'll take the cube for Septimus. And yeah, we're here to take the Elder Scroll. Look at that. Okay, we've completed Elder Knowledge. I met the Master of the Greybeards, the Dragon Parthenax. He told me that the ancient Nords used an Elder Scroll to cast Alduin forward in time. Now that I've recovered that Elder Scroll, I may be able to use it to learn the Dragon Wrench shout directly from the ancient heroes, which triggers Alduin's Bane. I've located the Elder Scroll that was used to cast Alduin forward into our time by the Nord heroes of old. If Parthenax is right, if I read it near the time wound, I will get a vision of the past when the ancient Nords used to the Dragon Wrench shout against Alduin. Which means I got thrusted back in the... No, Alduin got thrusted future time, my time, and that's why I'm Dragonborn. Thanks. So the people who shoved Alduin to the future, which now I've got to deal with, because now, no wonder why I'm a Dragonborn. If they hadn't have casted out Alduin forward, then I wouldn't be Dragonborn right now. But, oh, they thought Elder Scroll was gonna help with that, so. Okay, now then. Alrighty, let's see here. Shovel, get out of the way, thank you. Okay. Okay, what do we want to do now? I mean, we're free to... We're kind of free to do what we want. But in a way, do I really want to help Septimus? No, not right now, really, to be honest. We'll help him later. I want to do Alduin's Bane. So let's head to, Throat of the World. We'll get as far as we can. I'm not saying it's gonna be successful, but... Okay, lightning. Oh, wow. Lightning's like, really? You're gonna go up there and fight dragons? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Okay, I don't care what people say, Lightning. Look at that. That is cool. That dragon's looking at me like, oh, hello. And Alduin not Alduin, but Parthenax looks a little menacing. I think all the dragons do when you get them up close like this. They're like, yeah, but Parthenax is like, hello, Dorking. How you doing? Look at that. He looks so cool just sitting there. He knows. Don't you, Parthenax? Hello.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Yes, I have it.
Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch.
Really?
There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
As much as I would like to get this at night, Alduin will look more menacing during the dark. Alright, well, shall we get this battle going? I guess so. Right in the middle of the Time Wound, right in here in the Time Wound. We'll be facing Alduin while we're here, so, yeah. Let's get ready, and we are going to read that Elder Scroll, and I gotta find it. I wish we could put this on our back. That would be so cool. I mean, it really would. Okay, yep, read it. Yep.
Gormley!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Not really, Dragon. Oh boy, come on! Sir Hakon fell there and Gormley. Go Gormley, riding! There you go, riding, girl, riding!
Sent you down to.
You go, girl! Go! Hey, I love Parthenax! Hakon!
Glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come.
Elder?
He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
Blood yet stood against Alduin himself, Gulf, Soria, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend.
Ah.
Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength, which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, he agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. You are right. I did not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
There he is, Alvin.
Tarudis Hind Paliv Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, HateCon, Gormley, and Phil there.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Partherox, my teeth to his neck.
Oh, wow, what's that? Happy camper?
But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
Well, he's not joking.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You'll feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now.
Can't see through that dragon. Come on, Phil dear.
Hold Alduin on the wing.
Thank y'all for
Sister
turning me
Hawk,
into Dragonborn,
take
by the
breath
way.
to make this contract heard.
Now they're
Be
see
gone,
now I
world
see how
eater.
they thrusted him,
Virgin
which
older
turned me into a
bones than your
Dragonborn
own.
automatically.
We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last.
Thanks, guys.
You are banished.
Worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Definitely.
Nakib Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
How about you shut up? Because I'm about to use something on your ass. It ain't gonna be nice.
Nakib Silesur vengeance. The souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do.
Nox, my power has gone.
Okay, now we're gonna do Ebony Flash, and we're going to do Chain Lightning. Yep.
While yours has waned.
Hey, Arniel's not a bad camper here. Oh, I know this is unfair, but since when do you start playing fair out of one?
Please move, Dovahkiin.
Yeah.
You have become strong. But I am Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
We'll see about that. Yeah, you just go, Godwin. I'll see you there. Now, what does it say? Okay, let's see here. I've completed Alduin's Bane. I read the Elder Scroll near the Time Wound and learned the Dragon Runs shot in a vision of the Nord heroes fighting Alduin in the distant past. When I returned from the vision, Alduin attacked me and I used Dragon Run to bring him down and defeat him. It's not really a victory. It's like maybe a small defeat. I mean, you know, I haven't won it yet, so we're gonna track him down. Which starts the Fallen. After I defeated Alduin on top of the throat of the world, he fled from me. I need to locate his lair so I can finish him off once and for all. Definitely. Hey, Parthenax. Are you gonna go over here to your perch here? Alduin looked menacing though. Hey, Parthenax.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova.
Thank you.
Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
Yeah, they better. It really wasn't a victory, give or take, since Alduin escaped.
Nilivrach Hinmoro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
Okay, well, I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
Yeah, good plan. I just don't know how the Jarl Whiterun's going to, think about this. The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Well, Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon?
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand.
Of course.
There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name.
Ouch.
I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how the Jarl of Whiterun's gonna think about this, but that's a good plan, Parthenax.
Sum Ark Mora.
Yeah, good luck to you too. When Alduin wanted to get his teeth in your neck. Okay, after I defeated Alduin on top of the throat of the world, he fled from me. One of his dragon allies may be able to tell me where he's gone. I've learned that dragons roost the Jarl's palace in Whiterun once used to imprison a dragon. I need to persuade the Jarl of Whiterun to help me trap a dragon's roost. Yeah, I have this bad feeling that he's gonna look at me like, what? You want to put a dragon in my palace? What? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'd be actually pissed. Like, what are you thinking, Dragonborn? You've gone completely crazy. But it's Parks and Nexus' idea. So, what can I say? We're just going to follow that path, right? Well, time to wake him up because we can't wait. We got to continue on the trail of Alduin. We've already did a small defeat on Alduin. So it's got to be a matter of getting him down now. So he's escaped to Sovngarde, so sorry, I'm gonna interrupt him in his quarters. I'm staying at Whiterun anyway, so I'm gonna budge in here like, you know. Oh boy, oh, he's resting? Of course he is. Yeah, I'm gonna wake him up. Jarl.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Yeah, I hate to wake you up from your sleep, but I need to ask you something, and I already know what your answer is. I'm gonna see how you respond, but I already know what it's gonna be. You're gonna think, what? You wanna do what? Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You heard right. It's the only way to stop the dragons.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
Well, the threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Oh, but you know I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Like I said, it's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move.
Ouch.
Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
Well, what if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. Getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Exactly. Leave that to me. I'll talk to Ongir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Yep. Are you ready? Are you ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Understood. Yeah, you better keep your city safe while, I go do all this crazy sense. I knew he was gonna give that response. That was actually funny. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're still doing season unending, right? The Jarl of Whiterun won't help me capture a dragon as long as the civil war is raging. If I can get the Greybeards to host a peace council, I can try to convince the Imperials and the Stormcloaks to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin. who is a threat to both sides in the Civil War. So we're doing season unending, huh? Yep, obviously we are. So, yeah. We can't do the other one until we get this one completed, because there's still a Civil War going on. Great. So now we have to convince Ongear to use his Hrothgar as a way of having a peace council being held there. Well, might as well travel there, right? Hrothgar. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, that mage. Okay. Lightning, you stay here. Thanks for the ride. Alright, now let's get up here. Yeah, Ongear, I need to talk to you.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes and no. Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
Well, I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
And where has Alduin gone?
The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns.
Okay, well, are you ready to host a peace council?
Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Thank you.
Sky above, voice within.
Definitely. Okay, alright. So now we got to bring both of them, the Imperials and the, we could talk to Ulfric first, but I'm gonna go straight to Solitude first, get the Imperials on board. And then Ulfric hears it, then he's gonna be, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming. If we can get Tullius first, we're gonna go get Tullius first. Oh, that's a nice picture of Tullius. Speaking of. Alright. Okay, we are in Solitude here. So naturally, we're gonna go over here and see if we can,
spiced wine for you, Atop?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm still feeling sick from the festival.
Go to Castle Dower here. Alright. Let's listen to this.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him.
Ah.
Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Hey, General Tullius?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Oh yeah, I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Yeah, but you see, the dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
Yeah, you'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Thank you, General. Okay, we got Tullius on board. Now I want to see that smug attitude on Ulfric when we tell him that that's happening, right? So we're going to teleport straight to the Palace of the Kings. Alright, that's a lot of soldiers y'all got. Okay.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. and that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Only the foolish or the courageous
Ja,
are sent to Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Yes, yes, yes. I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Well, General Tullius has already agreed to attend.
Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we got the Jarl Ulfric on board of the council. Now let's read the quest and see what goes. The Jarl of Whiterun will help me capture a dragon as long as the civil war is raging. Ongir has agreed to host a peace council at High Hrothgar. I need to convince the Imperials and the Stormcloaks to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin, who is a threat to both sides in the civil war. Which, that's true. Let's go to High Hrothgar, shall we? Alright. Thank you, Lightning. Oh, I look badass. Wait until I get the scaled armor of the, Dragonborn, right? Dragon scales. But I just might keep this armor, because it looks more of my fitting. Alright, Ongir?
So, you've done it?
Yep.
The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Well, don't worry. I'll get them to agree to peace. But then again, this was the only way to get Balgrav's help.
Yes, yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions.
Ouch!
But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Alright. Well, let's go. What are y'all Oh! What are y'all doing here? Y'all ain't invited here. Beat it, Blades. Go away. Y'all ain't needed here. What could they possibly want?
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Oh, goodness
Delphine, we're
gracious.
not here to rehearse old grudges. The
Yeah,
matter at hand
Esper
is
is right.
urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
The Greybeards lying.
Very well. You may enter.
Well, I mean, Esbern's got a point. To make it clear, but Delphine didn't need to come here. But no, she's like... Well, move your butts. Let's all get to the council table. Goodness gracious, I gotta host this whole thing. Well, no, actually, OnGear is hosting it. It's me that starts all this because I'm the one that initiated all of it. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yep, of course.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin.
Well, if you want me to sit down, okay.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
This is gonna be fun watching this banter.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation.
Sorry, Owen. Beat
I
it.
need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right, the Thalmor had no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil
I'll beat it all at one.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
Ouch.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
To
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Oh, man.
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request.
Exactly.
I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
Scathing.
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect
They're
something
both
for nothing.
scathing on both sides.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death.
Oh boy, they're
But
at each
I
other.
at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
How about Riften?
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
Not really.
I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
Ow!
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements?
Thank you, Esbern.
Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do.
You hand it to her,
Don't
Delphine.
you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
Thank you, Esbern.
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Well, like you said, I'm not favoring Ulfric either, so Ulfric should compensate you for Karthwasten.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement.
Exactly.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn.
I know.
I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
I will.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore.
Really?
But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
And why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your victory over Aldrin, I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So that's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
You know what?
Parthenax. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you.
About Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
And what do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
See you later, Delphine. I'm not killing Parthenax just because. What if Parthenax has changed? And he's mending his ways. Especially starting the way of the voice. And you just want him destroyed? I'm sure dragons can correct their mistakes once they find out. So we've completed season unending. The Jarl of Whiterun wouldn't help me capture a dragon as long as the Civil War was raging. Ongir agreed to host a peace council at High Hrothgar. With Esperon's help, I persuaded General Tice and Ulfric Stormcloak to agree to a truce in order to defeat Alduin, who is a threat to both sides in the Civil War. Now we're on to the Fallen. After I defeated Alduin on top of the throne of the world, he fled from me. One of his dragon allies may be able to tell me where he's gone. The Jarl of Whiterun has agreed to help me trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach. I've learned a shout, which is the name of one of Alduin's allies, which should serve to bring him to the Dragon's Reach courtyard so I can trap him there. Then I can interrogate the dragon and learn the location of Alduin's lair so I can finish him off once and for all. Alright. I like the music. It's fitting. Okay, now let's get this call ready, right? Okay, Dragon's Rend. We'll put the call to dragon. Get that ready. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna serve me right off the bat, but we're gonna go to Dragon's Reach. So let's teleport there. Yeah, we're about to do this. Hey, Bargruff?
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Are you ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go trap a dragon.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
I'll try not to disappoint. Now let's go. Let's call Old Ving. Oh, I love the music right now. It's fitting, right? Progressing the destiny. Okay, here we go.
What? Glad we're luring a dragon here. Yeah.
I called Odaving, and now we are going to use Dragon Run Shout on him. Gotcha! Odaving. Yep, I like that. I like those name dragons. Oh, that guard's a lunch. Come on! Come on! Come on, Odaving! You are trapped. Hey, Odaving.
I think it's holding.
Ovuta mid Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap.
Of course.
Zokfrini Grin Kograd Runviki Dovakin.
Thank you.
Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech.
Nope, but...
My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your... no cunning in devising such a Gra-Min-Dor stratagem.
Thank you.
Zu'ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Yep, that's right. Where is he hiding?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Mooney Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
Ah, okay, well, you were telling me where to find Alduin?
Unslad Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silissure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran Pa'ok Midoven Avalantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zu'ulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
Do you promise to serve me?
Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Tell me what you know then.
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Okay, well fine, I'll set you free if you promise to take me to Skuldafn.
Onika Kan Korav Kai Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice.
Exactly.
And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Incredible.
Let's see. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thanks, courier.
If you would permit me to perform some
sorry. Hey, guard.
I can't believe that worked.
Open the trap.
You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Yep. Yep, yes, I'm sure.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Exactly. Alright, Odaving.
Was nu, Gini dein Rufe erstmal.
Get into place, Eldaving, and then we'll have our chat, and you can carry me to... Wings are a little bit big, but that's you. Hey, Odaving?
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready. Take me to Skaldafin.
I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
No, part of your can, of course.
Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
You're the greatest person I've ever met. The biggest fool.
Well, there I go. Off the Skaldafin I do.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffith Akrin. I will look for your return. Or I'll do it.
Thanks, Odaving. See you later. Hey, Skaldafin is quite beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is where we're going to stop. I enjoyed playing for you, and I hope when you watch this that you will have fun watching and enjoy, and you'll have a good one. And I'll see y'all on the next one.